So putting all those things together today, we've learned how to be able to justify our ability to buy a stock. So remember, your trading routine says build your entry plan first. Second, make sure you understand where your stock can go. Make sure it's upwardly viable for you. So measuring your upside targets. Establish your sell conditions. And that means if things go wrong, how do I get out? Be prepared and do that before you execute the buy trade, right? Assess your technical risk reward. If you have many choices in stocks, the more viable ones are the ones that shows the less amount of risk with a greater amount of potential reward. And try to make that assessment when you're starting to pick. And as much as possible, don't have too many stock positions in your portfolio because there's just too many things to watch at all one go. 3 to 5 stocks is a good amount for traders to be able to take. And last but not least, please manage your risk. We're only as good as the amount of funds we have in here. If you attempt to be too slippery with your funds and it attempts to be able to wash off your pocket very quickly, you're not going to stay in this game too long, right? Trading is a serious business. As we said in the earlier definition of when we're talking about becoming a super trader, this is all about treating trading as if we're a business. And so lay out the foundations to care for it at one. Don't take that slightly. The greater push you have to make that discipline work, the better this will turn out for you in the long run. So for those of you who managed to be able to last with me in this last 4-week session, hats off to you. I hope that I've managed to be able to impart a lot of the information that we talked about. We did start with technical analysis and how prices are the more important things to look at. We also talked about trends and how you're going to be following them all throughout and understanding there are 3 trends, up, sideways, and down. And we said that sometimes these trends are interrupted by corrections and area patterns, sideways motions in markets, and we will wait for breakout conditions from them. We will use technical indicators to be able to give assessment of momentum and help assess whether the trend or environment is right for the picking or whether we should have an imperfect trade and maybe back off first. And yes, we have to build a trading plan because we have to make sure that we come into the trading environment, our minds are mentally prepared to take what is there and what's on the table and to try to capitalize on those opportunities when we have them and allow our emotions to take a back seat so that we can maximize the fullness of what this can give for many of us traders. Okay, so I'd like to be able to make sure you understand that, remember, this learning comes all into you with large, big condition, but you have to be able to practice this over in time. Let me leave you with this very important statement by Les Brown. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. And so in your capacity to begin using technical analysis to fulfill your objective of becoming a super trader, take it one step at a time. If you need to, back off and retool every once in a while, restudy what we've learned, and put it back and come back with more vigor when you try to be able to understand what you did wrong and how to rectify that so that we can make this a much smoother exercise for us in moving up the game. Today, I leave you with that knowledge. You are now a candidate to be able to jump into the next caliber of being a trader. The information is there. The knowledge is there. All you have to do is put it up in front of you and practice it to make it work wonders for your trading career. So with that, thank you very much for the 4-part session that you managed to go through. And I hope to be doing more of this in the future. Maybe we can start creating our Technical Analysis 102 series, and then we can probably get into something a bit more detailed. Good luck out there. And again, congratulations for going through the first chapter of what technical analysis is all about. Good luck, everybody.